Yeah, yeah. I was gonna have to just relax there. Oh, sorry. Stupid. So freaked out for the stupid. It looks something about for the couple many times. I'm not sure. It didn't happen to feel anything. Could be the very deciding, could undecided. Just show you what. I happen to be damn messed up. I haven't noticed the thing about very fucking shit out of there. And it looks gonna means too. I have a different same thing about. I don't like about 8 hours for jobs shifting. It's only about for the 6 hours for the restaurants, or maybe about 8 hours for the restaurants. That could be about tired. We're gonna make sure to be careful for my body is. When my body is in my blood on it, blood and my pressure things. Some things that looks to the habit there. If I'm running the just about for every day, every week, every month, every year. Some guys who really go to summer vacations, and there's some of you're hanging out with your friends, your family, and your cousins. And to go out for the visit to your friends, visit to your aunt, your uncle, your mom or dad, and your brother, sister, and his friends, or her best friends, and am I visiting for Miss Lauren, and Mrs. Daniel for a target on the Elmo Ridge High School. I miss her. I miss Miss Daniel. She missed me so much. She looks same thing. She looks sometimes serious. Anything could be sarcastic. I used it about looking for True Detective's first season on DVD for the last two years. True Detective second series is most of them have the last year. The second series for the movies, and the third one must be coming up. Upcoming movies 2060 would be about for the last summer, for the last day of the summer, and I was gonna just tell you guys, from yesterday for 2 days for Memorial Day, and some for President Barack Obama for just talking about the speech and the stories, the commitments on the Americans and American troops, the soldiers, and for the Marines over the last 8 years, so 2003 to 2011, and I'm gonna say, you're gonna have you're gonna have to read about for your study for your stories. For what really things to be, all I have to do is long as all is to talk about for various stories about the very plenty of once in the moment. You never forget it. You have some belief in the universe, and there's some Marvel's heroes. Superheroes are so importantly for the legendary and 20th century, the Disney pictures animated for Jerry Bruckheimer and Walter Matthau, and for Warner Bros. And some present, so they had I believe that gotta make these up for the Details magazines. Hey,
how's it been?
doing good. Darylin?
Yeah. You remember my name?
Yeah, for the last 2 years.
Nice.
What you up to?
Just trying to fix my computer.
Fixing my computer?
Yeah.
Alright.
Are you a computer person?
No. Some person is just sitting around very interested. Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, Paulus. My United friend Daryl just came up for the last years for Mr. Wardle. For he actually for those guys I got jogging with Donovan Newton, and mentioned for Kaiser Sims, and she's graduated for last year for the 20. She's 21.
Wow.
She's Something's very happy, and all my friends just reunited. It just came in from Walmart, I think, for to just buy something stores.
Nice.
It feels everything.
Yeah.
Feels
Working right now?
yeah. Whole thing, not a lot. Yeah, it's gonna be almost getting tired. Also they did have the very locker thing. You know, what kind of a very means to. No. My brother just stop at his car. Just traffic just stop at signs. My dad's own one. He looks broken. He looks like about crash. I feel something accident.
Oh.
He looks it looks gonna be happens there. He Geico just check up. He recently he came up for last few weeks ago, and
I
and
got an accident too.
yeah, I saw them. I saw them for the black Honda for accident. There are car doors, and some 3 cops just arrested. So it's another guy with the red shirt. You know, and he is one of the great things. He is one of them, and it looks gonna be like I say, oh no, he got arrested. He got busted. He's got it in the jail. It looks like he might have to say about drunk driving.
Oh.
I'm so stupid.
You?
I
You drink drunk?
no,
No?
I don't drink. I don't drink beer anyway. And it looks same thing about a lot of a lot of the old guys drink a lot of beers. So every much is their
Stress.
and my brother's cousin is Chris Justin, and Josh just drank a whole lot of beer, a whole not a lot thing, and his mom and dad is her friends came over to my house, bringing out for bottle root beers, and he could be same thing. He looks to smell that really bad. He looks at someone else to smell smell that bad, and he looks on the whole thing a lot, about the whole thing a lot, and looks about something. And by the way, another shit thing about I just been driving around to my brother and say just yelling about the bouncing around the downstairs again and say, "What the fuck? What the hell are you doing? Get the fuck out of here, game!" It looks funny. I just listening to my music from yesterday to I just hearing to the bouncing around his table down there. His TV show to the game. He looks get frustrated. He looks sleeping right now. He looks going out someone else. It smell that really weird. It smell that Ratulo. Actually really thinks all having to really have it interrupted the dads, and he loves omelet, something whole thing about he likes omelet from IHOP, Denny's, and Casino Pacific Rim Buffet, and just the whole thing is just a little bit a whole thing about let's see, let's get a tiny bit about some water things, mashed potatoes, a whole thing about to get no, oh no, I just get something. I just got it, but he pays about 4 or 5 for 5 adults. Just the whole pay a lot about $100. A whole thing that just the smell that looks a lot about just same thing, but just if he receives, he got a receipt, but he gotta get his own food, and he gets it on the bigger ones or just in the normal ones anyway. It looks funny. He looks to the same thing. He looks to the that's funny. He looks to terrifically. It looks at a very funny thing. I don't really hear things about let me see. My aunt just messengers from my dad. Just my brother just get them his cousin Benny. He's from Vancouver for the 8th grade. He was doing well. He's got a Bella Benny and skateboarding. He's hanging on there at his her friend's house. Um, I am doing it for right now, and I'm doing to watch it prank funny for the book show, and if the spite if the crazy guy Taser system wanted the good reason just the fat guy I know that the black fat guy just running around faster is almost as scared freaked out for his escape. He
I don't
freaks
like
out.
that.
He freaks in inside, and my brother just freaks out, and it's in the mouse inside of my garage, inside of my house in the garage thing. And my sister just screaming, just she freaks out for the spider. She freaks out in the room. It's just the spider in there. I just kill it. I just throw it away. I just throw it away in the toilet and some trash. Well, something he knows. I felt bad about it at one moment, and she'll thinks about my dad just told me about how he should make sure to be careful. He's curious about my dad just look up there for just this big house spiders. It looks horrible. He looks terrifying. It's really bad, terrifying.
They're not that bad, you know.
Oh yeah.
They don't bite you. They take like.
Oh no no. Yeah. I just to tell you better like about the spider didn't bit me for didn't poisoned, and I
They take care of like the small bugs, but like
Yeah.
ants, mosquitoes.
yeah.
flies.
I kind of like it. I kind of like I stayed in the mosquitoes outside. So my house is gonna be messed up. My brother just gonna be freaking out. Just the giant mosquitoes, just this dragonfly just standing around for the upstairs. I just almost tiny bit freaked out.
I love dragonflies.
You like
They're
it?
harmful.
You like dragonflies?
They don't bite you.
Nah, dragonflies don't bite me real bad, and it looks like gonna go away. Just smell it. I just saw them. I just look up down there for the front of the backyard, just as grass, and just as almost about be hornet wasp. Just the hornet wasp just flying around for me, flying around for no reason. It almost gonna just stun me.
My dad, he got stung when he was like mowing the lawn.
Yeah.
There was a house of bees inside, and they started attacking.
Oh, okay.
He got stung and then went to the hospital. I was sad, but he's fine.
Yeah. Okay. And I got the bee just bite my hands before I was a kid. Yeah, I was walking around just about last 15 years. I just bite out of my nose, cried, and then my dad just grabbed me, just rescued me for the bee bites. I did not know, just stunned stunned my head. I'm fine with my legs. It's just not poison. It looks anything. It looks
Just
everything.
hurts.
I know. My dad hates hornet wasp. He says don't pick up, so don't throw it away. It's just he vacuum for his the dead bee, and my crazy dog just smells something else.
What kind of dog? You know?
Papillons, skinny ones for French from Honolulu, Hawaii. You know, I kind of felt like they met too, and he sort of felt fundament before.
My dad is looking for a guard dog. He's trying to find what type of dog. You know it? Good
Yeah.
guard dogs?
Yeah.
Like
I think guard dogs. It looks about the police for the canine for the police car.
okay.
Yeah. Some about German Shepherds, Belgian and Melanoos from Marines, Doberman Pinschers and Rottweiler,
Oh man.
Doggo Argentino from.
But he wants me to take care of it. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to take care of it. Sure.
Yeah. I don't think pit bulls didn't bite me didn't bite, but just longer, just enormous biting stronger than me for no reasons. And I didn't know just pit bulls. And my sister didn't like the pit bulls ones. Normal ones reasons. Um, and my aunt just my sisters just came back from his California, and my mom just hang out with her friends for the last year. He knows the smells that felt like it about the hot thing for the Las Vegas, Nevada, and driven down to the LA for LA Cal, um, Anaheim, Disneyland, Los Angeles to her new friend, and his dad. His looks skinny, old. It's San Diego, and what? Just arriving down to the 35 minutes ago, and we just took off from the airport. I noticed from Seattle, and my brother just messengers.
When did you go?
I came down, left towards it over to all the way to the rest of 1,000 miles away to the California.
Last week or?
And that was the last year.
Oh.
And my after my sister graduated day for the ERHS, and she was she was sarcastic. She was basically dramatically. She told me to go away. She said, "Go, get out of my room." She says, "Why?" And she got sick for the last year ago. She's really mean to me. She's really mean to Dad. She's really mean to my father. I don't know. She looks kind of mean to my mom. She got hurt her feelings. She hurts my feelings and everything. I looks kind of something that smells feel bad. Oh my God.
Well, brothers, sisters, and fight.
Yeah. For psycho families.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone has. It's a good thing I'm only child.
Oh.
So, have you been going to any school, like college?
No, I'm not yet. I was gonna get the plan to send it to for the college stuff from SAT for the last 4 months.
I just tried college last year. I'm starting like 2 classes every 2 months. It's going nice. After like 2 to 3 years, I'll graduate and then move on to another school for my bachelor's.
Yeah.
And make good money.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a while because I'm only taking 2.
Yeah. My brother just graduated the next year. It probably takes about 4 or 5 years. He knows about it felt like it about his on target for the jobs. He works from Memorial Day for the holidays, and he ended up for my sister's job. She thinks she looks at him the same thing. She smells really unweird. She smells felt bad about it. Perfect. Smells perfect. And she looks the same. She looks so smart. Oh. So, any plans?
Oh no, just fixing my computer. That's all.
Okay.
Just came to Walmart, looked for stuff.
Came to Walmart.
Yeah. Drove to Walmart.
What kind of animated Kings of Walmart?
I think like a few months ago, While I was driving, I saw you jogging.
Oh yeah.
You still do that?
Oh yeah. I just jogging outside around the track from behind the Fuji Junior High School buildings, and so some of the some of those 7th, 8th, and 9th grade kids just get out of there for the PM. He came in for AM for the 5 days, and they allocated for the PE class for the same thing for first, second, third, fourth, and fifth, to sixth periods, and some football, some of the JV and varsity those football guys, and the cross countries girls, and there was soccer. Those are soccer, track and field. Those are the guys and girls, and those are the nominated. He could be Mans Van Hooley, Mr. Hufty, and Mr. Watt, and I see Mr. Watt about for the last few months. He's seen follow me about the last 5 or 6 or 7 years.
You jogged in Shaw Road?
Shaw Road? No, I don't jog down there to the Shaw Road.
No more?
Oh no.
I mean, jog?
I just jog in about Meridian, I think, for behind all the tourists around there to the sidewalks to
I
the.
saw you once.
Oh yeah, I just the same thing about movie theaters, and my
Just jog anywhere.
I just jog anywhere. Yeah, I just jog anywhere for the Blue Grove and just Rogers and Ziegler and so some of these about some Costco's just for making fun about for Bradley Lake Park this size, and the Lowe's, the Key Bank has a to the straight saving bonds. He didn't notice about my Social Security administration buildings, and my dad just noticed about talking about it disqualify and quantities in his paperwork stuff and his about his money explanations, and he could be he didn't make it for me for the last 3 weeks ago. He couldn't smell that has looks as weird. And then it looks the same thing. It looks sometimes. It looks to smell. It looks and smells weird, bad about it. It looks like that happens there. It happens now. And my dad and my brother just came in for Social Security once again for the last few months. Me and my brother just watched the Neighbors 2 sorority rising from the first movie.
Oh, nice.
For those of the frat guys.
How was it?
Oh yeah, it was a prank. He was the funny. He looked the same funny. He looked to smell those of the almost of the sex, and those of very
Don't
new.
give me too much.
No, it's just. I hope it smell. I also got. I hope we watch it. My brother's really weird. Central Intelligence for his partner. 1996, and he's the man for the high schools. For Kevin Hart says the same thing. Very excited. A lot of 1 million people just watch it. There are pretty about thousand of them for viewers things. A whole thing about fairy shower thing. If for the last 20 years and 1996 looks just shower times for the 4 girls, just kick them out from the locker room, the boys' locker room, just slipping around, just stopping for cheering for the boys' basketball game. He got his borrowing his jacket on. He got his says he watches us. He lost weight about 6 hours every day, and so he got workout for the last 20 years. He went out for a couple minutes ago, and he smelled us and felt bad about it. And it looks the same thing. He looks like about his partner thing. he looks he looks nervous. He looks ridiculous. He looks a normal guy, a normal big guy, and sometimes that could be that there's some shit around in there. He could be so. So he said, "Stop it! Stop it!"
Do you know if they have a fillet of fish?
Oh, fillet fish.
Do they serve it?
Yeah, a fillet fish. I don't work in the McDonald's things.
Oh.
I saw the ladies just working there for those of the cashier things just fillet fish, and my dad just loved the fishes
My
things.
dad too. He wanted me to get some.
Oh, oh my god.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad might be hungry. Where were you? Nice to meet you, bro.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
Later.
Later, Darren. Okay. Sorry about that. And this is my friend Darren. Just came in for the last 2 years, for last 2 or 3 years for ARHS. She also say she thinks about it. She's so everything could be the half of this post to me too. I have a very interrupted, very planning for one of those things every moment, and never wants to forget. I notice it. My friend just talk about for the frenemies advised, and she'll thinks that her bearings could be ourselves. She'll think of smells for frenemy reunite away. Jesse will get it about apologizing for his friend Corn. His is a cousin, and his friend Buzz gonna be apologizing for a long time, and Mark's is doing good, and Juliet and Zach is doing good too. I feel like about watching about for the video recording here for the YouTube. Richard Studios couldn't do anything about downstairs like then. I just watches the Psycho Mom saving for McJugger Nuggets. She's one of the things that I wanted to smell like it, that felt bad about it, and also some things. So let's just gonna feel things to every moment, and don't let me forget. Don't ever say that again. Don't ever fucking saying anything again, and I have to feel the same thing. Very interrupted. I don't like the look at the girls thing, all that girls thing. I don't like the stare at the girls. They're just say funny and just happy, just freaking me out. They freaking me out. I don't like this look at the girls too. And I was gonna think about it about just 30 minutes. You guys have a very recording here, and I have a very plan of you guys. She'll gonna help you for be about interrupted for one moment. So anything it could be for very Everested, and I watched it for Everest movie for Jason Clarke from Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, White House Down, from Keira Knightley, from Pirates of the Caribbean, first, second, and third movie. Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit, with Chris Pine from Trek Second of Darkness, Trek third movie coming up just last month. Okay, one more fucking month, and though I've going back on the inside, just needing myself to work there. So ever forget it? He'll never forget every once in a moment. So okay, mateys, don't forget, subscribe to content, links description, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Vines, Google, and gaming channel, and Twitch live stream. So Juggy stores, the Pirate Matey stores, and you're invited for my Juggernauts. You're invited to my video YouTube, and just needing to know. You never notice. Yeah, thanks for coming in, guys, and We'll see you at the back. We'll see you in about a couple of hours. See you soon. Thank you very much.